Hello, my name is Brel Froebe. I work with the Center for Responsible Forestry. So grateful to be here. Louder, I can do louder, awesome. So happy to see everybody in this space. Want to start us off with a land acknowledgement. The mature and structurally complex forests we are trying to protect all grew back on the occupied territories of the many tribes that make up the Coast Salish peoples, including Lummi and Nooksack peoples. Some of these lands are unceded, and unfair treaties often restrict tribal access to their own territories. It's no accident that old growth in Washington is defined by DNR as forests that originated before 1850, that is to say, before non-native colonizers began to arrive in large numbers, permanently altering the landscapes through several waves of timber extraction and other forms of extraction. We recognize that the traditional ecological knowledge of these landscapes and watersheds developed over multiple generations through a deep relationship with place. As Robin Wall Kimmerer writes, being indigenous to place means to live as if we'll be here for the long haul, to take care of the land as if our lives, both spiritual and material, depended on it, because they do. The interconnectedness of different species that Western science is just beginning to comprehend has been well understood by Coast Salish people since time immemorial. Mature forests are salmon forests. They play an important role in watershed health, which in turn promotes community health. Coast Salish people are salmon people. They should be centered in the effort to conserve and steward these forests. I invite all of us who are not indigenous to this land to listen to indigenous leadership and guidance for how to steward this land with integrity. I'd also like to take a moment to honor the passing of Tokite, who was a member of the L pod of the Southern resident orcas. And she was in captivity in a Miami aquarium since 1970, when she was captured from the Penn Cove area of the Salish Sea. She was a relative of Lummi Nation who have been in relationship with the southern resident orcas for thousands of years. There was an effort to gain her freedom and return her home after 50 years of captivity in torturous conditions. And I just want to invite all of us to take a moment of silence. Thank you. The southern resident orcas are endangered and depend on salmon for survival. Salmon populations are at risk of going extinct in watersheds across western Washington, largely due to high temperatures and low stream flows in the summer. Mature forests, why we're all here, play an essential role in watershed health, and the interconnectedness between intact forest ecosystems, salmon habitat, and orca survival need to be acknowledged if we want these orcas and salmon populations to have a fighting chance. So may the death of Tokite be a reminder that treating animals and ecosystems they depend on as commodities will have devastating impacts on our bioregion. Thank you.